What's up, guys? Troy from Madkatz. Welcome back. And today we are going to be comparing the Madkatz rods to the Big Cat Fever rods. I recently switched over to the Madkatz rods. I still do use the Big Cat Fever rods, and I'm not, bashing these companies whatsoever. This is strictly for a comparison to, to show you guys what these rods are like. Personally, I love both rods. I usually use two of one and two of the other. So we'll get into this video and we'll do some comparisons. I'm gonna set my rod rack up and put the rods in the rod rack and show you guys some different stuff. I'll tell you about what the rods are made out of, how the reel seats are, and the actions of the rods. So you guys stay tuned and we'll get into this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you these rods. I'm going to show you the Madkatz rods first, and then I'll show you the Big Cat Fevers. Like I said, I recently switched over to using the Madkatz rod, not because I don't like Big Cat Fever. I just wanted something different. These rods, both rods are great. I mean, I love both rods, and again, I'll go with two Madkatz rods and two Big Cat Fever rods usually when I'm fishing. When I fish from the bank, because my rod rack only holds 4 rods, so that's usually what I do. But let me get into this. Here is the Madkatz rod. This is the puzzle rod. This is a medium heavy. This is one of the things that is different between the two. On the Madkatz medium heavy, it's 20 to 60 pound line range, and the lure range is anywhere from 2 to 16 ounce. That's a lot. I mean, that you can throw a lot of weight with these medium heavy Madkatz. 16 ounces, that's a pound. So you can throw up to a pound with those things. I've probably thrown a little bit more with those, counting my bait and my weights. But on the Big Cat Fever rods, the medium heavy only has a lure rating from 1 to 10 ounce. That's not that much of a difference, and I'll show you the difference. It seemed to me like the Big Cat Fever rod was maybe a little bit softer than the Madkatz rods. Again, I'm not making this video to bash anybody. I love both rods, and both rods are great, and they both have they both have great features. But anyways, both of them are S glass blanks. I'm sorry. I think the Madkatz rods, these run $83.99 online, plus shipping and handling, which I'm not 100% sure how much that is because I bought mine from the store. But the Big Cat Fever rods are about the same. I know the Big Cat Fever rods now have the Hellcats out, and I had one and I didn't care for it personally. It was a little bit softer than I would like, so I actually sold that rod. But we'll get into maybe I'll get, my buddy has one, maybe I'll get his, and maybe we'll do some comparisons on that one later. But anyways, let's get into this. What we'll do is I'll put both these rods in the rod rack over here, and I've got a bucket. I think it's a 3-gallon bucket. It's full of water, and we'll hook that bucket up to see the different actions on these rods. So you guys hang on, and let me get after this. All right, guys, so I've got a 3-gallon bucket of water here. It's not all the way full because I don't want to spill it all over myself. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh this just to see how much it weighs. If you guys are wondering about these scales, these things are pretty awesome. They're Cat Max. I bought them at Cabela's. They go up to 110 pounds, and I think they're about 30 or 40 bucks. So far, they work really well. They even have a temperature gauge on them. But anyways, let's see if we can't measure this. And we're sitting right at 21 and a half pounds. So let me throw these rods on this rod rack and we'll hook that up. I'm not gonna put them too much stress because I don't want to accidentally break something because I love these rods. But anyways, we'll hook them up and we'll see the different actions on these. All right, guys. So what I've got here is I've got the Big Cat Fever rod up here first. I've hooked it up to the 20-pound bucket of water. I'm going to reel down on it just to give you some of the action. And then we'll do the Madkatz rod by itself, and then we'll do both of them simultaneously. Well, yeah, we'll do maybe we might do that. I don't know if I have another bucket, a 3-gallon bucket, but anyways, let's get after this, and you guys pay attention. That is 20 pounds. That is the medium heavy big cat fever rod. That is a 20-pound bucket of water. So there's that one. All right, guys, we've got the orange. I'm sorry, that's not an orange crest. I have an orange crest rod, but that's the puzzle rod, Madkatz puzzle rod. We're gonna hook that one up. I'm gonna reel down on it and see what kind of action it's got. All right, so there is the Madkatz version. All right, so as you guys can see that, it seems to me like the Madkatz rod has a little more bend to it. It bends a little further back into the rod. I'm gonna let that one go. I'm gonna go get another bucket and fill it up till I get 20 pounds of water, and we'll do them side by side just so you can see both of the actions back to back. You guys stay tuned, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got another bucket of water. I'm gonna measure this thing. We'll weigh it to make sure it is 20 pounds. I'll show you guys what that it's the same, and then we'll put those side by side so you can see both comparisons. All right, you guys see she zeroed out. This is probably a little bit more. I'm probably gonna have to take some out. Yeah, that's it. 29.7. Let me dump a little bit of this out. I probably just dumped out too much. We'll see. Oh man. All right, we're at 17 pounds. Now I'm gonna go, and the one that had 20 pounds in it, I'm gonna dump a little bit of water out of that. So. We are at, you guys can see it, right around, it's a little bit over 17 and a half. And then this one is right at 16.8. I need to dump a little bit more out of this small one. Boy, this just keeps getting worse. Now this one's at 15. All right. Pour a little bit more out of this one. What she is now. All right. There's 15. And this one's 15. All right, guys, there's a comparison. Those are both on 15 pounds of water, maybe a little bit over 15 and a half. Again, it seems to me like the Big Cat Fever rod has a little bit softer tip, and it seems like the Madkatz rods has a little more bend all the way through the rod. Again, guys, these are both awesome rods, and I've caught big fish on both rods, and they do perfectly fine. From what I've heard, the Madkatz rods, they have great customer service. I haven't personally dealt with the guys, but I got a couple of buddies that have, and you know, they're top notch. From what I heard, I think it's Matt Knight is the owner. But anyways, I've heard that, you know, it's top notch customer service. As far as the Big Cat Fever goes, I've used Big Cat Fever rods for going on about 4 years. I had the first generation's rods, the heavy rods, and I had some of the reel seats come loose on me. And I emailed the girl from Big Cat Fever, and she emailed me back and told me she wanted me to send her a video of what the pole was doing. So I did, and no questions asked, she sent me a brand new rod, and that happened twice. And you know, both times, no question asked, they sent me a brand new rod. Actually, they were even out of date. I think they have a warranty. I'm not sure 100% how long the warranty was, but it was out of date of the warranty. So she did me a favor, and she said, you know, I'll hook you up. So she did, and I really appreciate it. But I've not had any other problems out of any other rods. Again, guys, I'm not making this video to bash either company. Like, again, I said, you know, I've used both of them. I love both of them. Let me go over and take this off there, and I'll go ahead and show you some of the differences in the reel seats and the foam handles and stuff. All right, guys, so what I've done here is I've taken the reels off of these rods. I'm going to weigh them. I couldn't find where on the website of Big Cat Fever or Madkatz how much the rods weighed without a reel. So what we're going to do is we're going to weigh them, and we're just going to do that comparison. All right. So the first one we're going to do the Madkatz. You'll see it's zeroed out. The Madkatz weighs in at a whopping 1 pound, 1.24 pounds. All right. All right, so we're gonna do the Big Cat Fever now. We get this zeroed back out. We'll see it's zeroed. And the Big Cat Fever weighs in at 1.16. So the Madkatz rod is just a tad bit heavier. Another thing is, it's probably why it's a tad bit heavier. The Big Cat Fever's rods have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 eyes. They've got nine eyes plus a tip. And the Madkatz rods, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have 11 eyes altogether. They have 10 eyes plus a tip. So you're looking at an extra eye on the Madkatz rods. I'll let you guys see. I'm gonna show you the whip action of these. This is the Madkatz. I'll do the whip action on the Big Cat Fever here. See, the Big Cat Fever just seems a little bit lighter to me, and according to the pole and to the website, it is just a tad bit lighter, weight wise and you know, lure wise too. Again, you can throw from 1 to 10 for the Big Cat Fever, and you can throw 1 or 2 to 16 with the medium heavy Madkatz rods. I also have some medium Madkatz rods, and I'll show you guys those too. All right, guys, so what I've got here is a medium action Madkatz rod. This is a surge rod. Now the medium action Madkatz rods, they've got the same lure weight as the Big Cat Fever medium heavy. The medium Madkatz rod has a lure weight of 1 to 10 ounces. As well, as that is exactly what the Big Cat Fever has. 1 to 10, 1 to 10. This one, medium heavy. This one is a medium. So they are very, very similar. The medium heavy Big Cat Fever rod and the medium action Madkatz rods are very, very similar. I'll do a comparison test on those, and you guys can see how they handle the 15 pounds of water. All right, guys, we've got the medium heavy Big Cat Fever and medium action Madkatz rod, and we've got it both hooked up to 15.5 pounds of water, and I will reel down on them, and you guys can see that action, because like I said, these two poles are very, very similar. The medium heavy Big Cat Fever rod and the medium heavy Madkatz rod, to me it seems like the medium heavy Madkatz rod is a little bit heavier action anyways. So let me go reel down on these, and you guys check it out. Again, as you guys can see, I'll take you guys in for a closer look. These rods right here are very, very similar. Again, it seems like the Big Cat Fever has a little more tip action, and the Madkatz rods has a little more bend all the way through. But they, again, guys, these are very, very similar. As you can see, both of those, that's 15.5 pounds of water. Those are very, very similar. And that is a medium heavy Big Cat Fever and a medium action Madkatz rod. All right, so one thing I mentioned earlier that I wanted to show you guys is the reel seats on these rods. They're a little bit different. The Madkatz rod, their reel seat, it's got 2 double locking nuts on an aluminum reel seat, and it comes up like that. And you can't, I love the reel seats on these. I like how it tightens up from the bottom instead of the top. Now the Big Cat Fever rods, they also have an aluminum reel seat. They don't have the slots in theirs, so theirs is a little different. But they also, they have two locking nuts, and they come from the top instead of coming from the butt. So again, guys, I said it a couple times during this video, I know, but I'm not making this video to bash either company. Both companies are great companies. Both rods are great rods. I just wanted to show you guys a good comparison. That way, you know, you kind of know, if you do want to go get one of these rods, you kind of know what you're getting into before you go get it. And you can't really always go off this video. You're going to want to get it in your hands and check it out anyways. But hopefully this video will help you guys out. And that's all I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Don't forget to follow and like the page. Don't forget about the YouTube channel. Again, I always get way more views on Facebook than I do on YouTube. So you guys go check out the YouTube channel as well. Again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.